Welcome back, oh my dear friends of the Interblops. This is On Once Again, and this is I Played a Thing, Demon's Souls. Last time we did the majority of 3-2, dropped a heart into the swamp, freed up the boss path, and so there is nothing else to do with this level but take on the boss. Charge! I have not been back to the Nexus or died since the last video, so we should have a straight and largely unimpeded shot to the boss path. There will still be an enemy or two along that path, but it shouldn't be anything we can't handle, right? I note that I have 5 digits worth of souls, which might be a smart idea to go back to the Nexus and oh! I completely forgot. Now that the heart is dropped, new centipedes have spawned on the walkways as well. Well, didn't waste any time in reminding me of that fact. I was thinking new centipedes would spawn in the swamp, but I had forgotten. But somehow they got all the way up here as well. As I think I was saying when I got interrupted, there will be another enemy or two on the way to the boss fog, but we should be just fine. And I do believe this is the correct path right here. We roll on up here, we will encounter an extension of the stairs which was previously blocked off to us by a chunk of the heart, but it will impede us no further. We are still a-climbing. Can't remember if we would have been stopped by this point yet or not. There's broken crockery, so I'm thinking probably not. Now what's over there? Is that more on the boss path? I do not recall with certainty. It's pretty straightforward, but there can always still be a branching path or two. Oh, those stairs. I remember those stairs. Those are definitely boss path. I know those, and I know their boss path because there is a memorable thing about them, which we will see momentarily after I finish checking out this direction. Okay, dead gargoyle, we were here. Did not remember this particular branch, but we were definitely here. And so, our goal is upward. Right about now, I wish I had a little more MP just so I could do 2 castings of warding, aka total protection, if I needed to. But I put some fresh spice on my bar. Not Old Spice, I don't think we quite need that. We can save that for rainier days. But hopefully having a reasonably quick way to restore my MP at hand will be sufficient. Oh yes, this is why those stairs are kind of worrying. See that lantern up there? That is in fact a lantern. And where you see something carrying a lantern, you see a mind flayer. I think this might be another black phantom one, although I am not completely certain of that. Anyway, dealing with it on a narrow staircase, not a good time. I will definitely want to ambush it at the end of its patrol path, which is kind of annoying because its patrol path looks to be really long. Okay, finally we're turning around. On the bright side, the fact that its patrol path is very long means I will have plenty of time to sneak up behind it while it goes in the opposite direction. Okay. Gonna be ready to creep back a little bit because I don't want our buddy here to see me. Yep, I see red glow. It is a black phantom. We are gonna rush it. Hi! Marvelous. I hear a bell, so either the other one is below me, Or there's another one up this way, which I do not specifically remember. Do you remember when I took out the other Black Phantom Mind Flayer down below? And I heard a bell and couldn't tell where it came from? I think this part might have been above me at the time. Maybe. I would not swear to that under affidavit, but that seems like a reasonably plausible theory. Okay, no more Mind Flayers, right? Right? I hear no bells, I see no lanterns. Nothing moving, nothing threatening. This is good. And I do believe we have boss fog. Is there anything to be found over here first? There is, in fact, a thing over here. And no more Mind Flayers. Oh, lots of Old Spice. Wow. We could just slather ourselves in the stuff at this point. And Salad's quirky. Sometimes she likes to smell a little manly. Can we see it? Yes, we can see it. You see that, that little green spot up there? I don't know how well you can make it out, but it's a pair of green eyes and a big green mouth. That is our boss. And if you take the right angle here, it is actually possible to get your arrows to come out on the other side of the fog gate, thereby allowing you to take out the boss from right here. However, while there are things in this game I'm willing to cheese, this is not among them. No, not the bow salad. We'll go with late moongrass because we have lots of it. Okay. Yes, late moongrass it is. So, you remember when I talked about Flame Lurker and how a lot of people considered Flame Lurker being the most difficult boss in the game? I do not, again, find that to be the case, even when I'm fighting it in melee. Even in melee, Flame Lurker usually does not give me all that much trouble. This is the boss I was talking about when I said there was one worse. So this could be a real trash fire. I'm gonna ward myself up, and we're gonna go for it. This boss, I believe, does have some magic capabilities, but most of its attacks are of the physical nature, so being warded here, immensely helpful. Meet Maneater. That charge sucks. Damaged me a little bit through my massive shield, you can see. That time it only staggered me, which is good. It really likes that charge, which is a problem as well. Oof. A good place to fight here is up where that brazier is. You have a little more room. Oh, my goodness. Yep, that's what I was talking about when I said it did have some magic attacks. Let's take this opportunity to spice up. Where did you go? Where are you at, Maneater? Oh, there you are. Being all hidey on me. It's rare that it gives you quite such good opportunities to get your hits in, but I'll take it. I should really put warding back on myself, but... Oh, it just... I think it just buffed. Either that or it was a buff... Oh, my goodness. Either that or it was a buff attempt. You see that snake tail? That snake tail, it can bite itself with it. It'll bite the other part of it. And that will give it a good buff. That we don't want. I'm going to take this opportunity to put my warding back on, just to be safe. And, oh, there's the part that makes this boss fight really hard. There's another one! Not entirely sure if it shows up based on how much you damaged the first one, or just on a time limit, but in any case, it sucks. Is this my new one or my old one? Ooh. Yeah, warding really helped me out there. I'm gonna keep topped up. Anywho, it has been suggested that the Bell Gargoyles in Dark Souls are kind of a callback to this boss. That seems plausible enough to me. This is something annoying about the man-eaters. Sometimes they like to spend a lot of time in the air, and not really give you good opportunities to attack them. There you saw an AoE blast, which is one of its many tricky treats. Also magic. Oh, my MP's down. That's right. I don't have enough for 2 castings. That's another good thing about fighting on the brazier here. It makes taking cover for magic a little easier. Probably the biggest benefit of it is that it's harder to fall off when you're around the brazier. Okay, this is the man-eater I want to be attacking. Wow, that was really close to killing one of them. That is disappointing. You know, once you take out one, things become considerably more workable. But did not pull it off that time, just barely. Well, good news is, as I've observed before, the run back to the boss isn't too terrible, aside from that one Mind Flayer, so I will rejoin you then. And here we are again. Alright. We will ward. We'll use a spice right away. We will use a spice right away, I said. And we will go for it. Oh, good tracking on its melee hits. I did not remember that. Oh, it's buffing. Did I stop it? We want to get to that brazier, and also to get our soul pile if at all possible. But we're not in a rush. Really got knocked off there, that's no good. Getting hit with that double pound is also no good. Soul pile. Put warding back on. Spice up. Let's get back to work. Man, really good tracking on its melee hits. I did not remember that about it. Oh, come on down. Don't dick around up there until your friend shows up. Oh, there you are again. Staying on my platform, I think. Oh, and up it goes again. This is non-optimal. It's burning out my warding duration. It's giving more time for its friend to show up, if in fact that is on a timer. Oh! Even though it looks like the shots penetrate the brazier there, they do not. Kind of like the Tower Knights. Bolts of whatever. Oh, I guess it is on a timer. You're the new friend, aren't you? No, you're the old friend. Oh, but the new friend is right behind me. That ain't good. Oh! You're being quite a good tag team here. I hear magic. I didn't see where it came from, but I ain't gonna... Okay, that's new friend. So he shouldn't be our priority. Oh, is this old friend? It is, but they're kicking my ass. Recovery? Recovery's good. Oh, hello there. Would have liked to have put my warding on, but we don't want to try that at point-blank range. Who are you? Your old friend. Good. The new friend is nearby. Okay, old friend, where'd you go? Who are you? I can't tell. Your old friend. Good. Can you do one of these? We're going to see how quick we can take out old friend. See how good warding is? Ooh. We better grass up. that may be a buff happening. Oh, I lost track of old friend. Unless this is him. I can't tell. Where's the magic? Where's the... Oh, God! Okay, you, I think, are probably old friend, aren't you? Oh, you sure are. And you're quite the old friend you are. That sucks. I keep getting so close. Stop whacking me. I said stop whacking me. Really a little concerned about what's happening to my supply of late moon grass. Okay, we've got both friends here. You on the ground, who are you? Oh, your new friend. Oh! Man-Eater, take 5. We're just going to do as much damage as we can while that first warding is in effect. Get down here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, my dude? Now let's get to the brazier and get our souls. There you are. We are unwarded. Let's fix that. Alright, now where'd you go? You're on the ground. Good. These two-handeds are definitely helping. Whew. Don't magic me, bro. Thought I said don't. Come on, get up here. No magic. We don't want magic. You're just gonna sit there and shoot at me, aren't you? Oh, no, we're up. We're up, so I'm getting warded. Yeah, you go ahead and hit me. Just give me a chance to get my licks in. You can hit me all day while I'm warded. Don't knock me off again, mind you. Watching for someone to touch down. Oh shit, they're both in the same place. That could be dangerous. Who are you? No, your new friend. We don't want to tangle with you right now. Hey. Oh! Old friend down! Old friend down! It suddenly got a lot more survivable. Did I hear you shoot? New friend is almost completely unscathed. So that's not entirely optimal. New friend also doesn't seem to want to come out and play. You just waiting for my warding to wear off? Is that what this is? Yeah, he immediately comes down as soon as my warding stops working. And then takes off again. You sneaky Pete. No, don't fly away. I just had a good shot at you. Man, am I blowing through my spice. Okay, a couple good hits. Not brilliant. Oh, solid. Put your shield up. Okay, you're on the ground again. I bet my warding's gonna fail any moment now. Oh, did I ever call that? Ah. Let's get a heal on. I see you up there. Now where'd you go? Are you landing? You're landing. Alright, this is the first time I've successfully dropped Old Friend. So we need to make this count. That means using up all my spice, playing it careful. Then so be it. Oh, shit. I didn't spice myself. Never mind. Oop. No! Wrong weapon! We need the spear. We need the spear. Okay, good damage there. Let's keep this up. Whoop. What are you doing? What are you... That was sneaky. I didn't appreciate that. I'm guessing I'm about to lose my warding? Oh, I'm getting really good at the timing of that. Getting there. Getting there. Can't screw up now. Come on, shark ass. Show up. Oh, there you are. There you are. And he's coming down. And I need to ward. That's fine. I'll do it as many times as it takes. Use up as many spices as it takes. I see you. I see you. Get over here. Come on. I think that might be a touch. No, he's still gonna fly around like an idiot. Oh, not anymore. One more. No. Okay. One hit of any kind should do it. And it did! Eat a dick, man-eater. Eat a galaxy of dicks. Eat all the dicks. Eat all the dicks in the world. And our well-earned man-eater's trophy. Whew! 5 tries that took. There have been times when it's taken considerably more than 5 tries. Oop, there's treasures here. I didn't remember there being treasures here. Full moon grass. Lord knows after all that I just used, we could use more grass. No more treasures that direction. The Mixed Demon Soul. This is the most useless boss soul in the game. But we killed Maneater. That's fine by me. Lousy treasure cannot reduce my high. Now, at this point, if we head on back to the Nexus, our buddy Yurt should have arrived. It's good to be home. Alright, now, if I recall correctly, somewhere around here, Yurt should have left a little bit of a warning for us. And I don't remember where. I know where he actually sets up shop in the Nexus. I can't remember if his warning is close to that or not. Oh, here we go. Oh, I just realized I had my fan on. While I was screwing around with Maneater, I had my fan on. I forgot to turn it back off. I apologize for the background noise, folks. Now this corpse again is a warning. It doesn't actually belong to anyone we know. I believe there should be another one around somewhere. Yep, over there. So Yurt hasn't actually killed anyone we care about yet. But he will soon start. I believe somewhere in this immediate vicinity is where he set up shop. You see how long it takes me to find that, unlike the Monumental, which took me eons. There you are! Howdy, Silent Chief.
I am indebted to you for your help in Latria. Without it, I would not have made it back to the Nexus. Now I can go on with my work. And for that, I must thank you.
Go on with your work, eh? Don't know that I care for the sound of that. Yeah, well, nothing we can do about it right this second. Well then, what we are going to do in the immediate is get ourselves some levels, improve that MP.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then I keep the cat.
Just wanted to make sure there was no more dialogue from her.
Mind key to life's ether.
We want will.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
We'll pump that a little more.
Strength be granted so the world might.
Okay, still 7,000 souls. We can bump that with some soul items.
Art thou the main. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Okay, next level we'll be able to get that new slot.
From its vessel.
So we will do a little more of that when the opportunity arises.
The world might be. Art thou the main.
And yes, I know this is not a tremendously optimized build, but I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Okay, what were we going to do now? Oh, I need to suicide in Stonefang. We'll take care of that first. Alright, very good. I am once again a spooky ghost. I don't think Yurt has killed anyone else yet, has he? Doesn't look that way. I don't think he will do so until we fought another boss. But I want to be thorough, because losing major NPCs is not something we want to do if it can be at all avoided.
I am one hour. He has power. I am full. I can.
Alright, doesn't look like we're likely to get any new dialogue from anyone at this point. Let me just check with Bjor.
Beware.
Okay, nothing new there. And what that means is we are ready to move on to 3-3. In the ivory tower, slabs of meat of melted humans were made in a cage. The inhuman old master of Latria may have been making his own demons. Slabs of meat of melted humans, that's quite nasty. Okay, as is standard for the third section of any given Archstone, there's not a whole lot here but the run-up to the boss. However, in this one, there are a few enemies before we get there. Okay, so what happened there? The old man at the top of the tower, he summoned a black phantom person of some sort, and then the golden robes wrapped around him and formed into a little golden tornado on the top of his head. Well, a big golden tornado, there's nothing little about it. It's kind of a precursor to the Xanthus crown, I suppose you could say. Anyway, the way this works, and it was extremely innovative at the time... Oh, I forgot there were centipedes in here. Not for long. So I was saying the way this boss normally works when you're online is that if anyone has their summon sign put down, then the old man will summon an NPC to fight, or summon a multiplayer PvP damn it! A multiplayer PvP type to fight you, which, depending on the other person's skills, could be a very nasty fight indeed. However, since we are offline, it's just going to be a generic NPC, which should be much easier to deal with, and certainly a lot easier to deal with than Maneater. Oh, due to the fact that the robe flies off the old man and wraps around onto the top of the head of the Black Phantom person, it has been theorized that the golden cloth is the actual demon here. Whether that has been substantiated by anything in the game or by the developers, I couldn't tell you offhand, but I like that theory. I like thinking that it's a demon with a very unusual form. Now, you probably caught a glimpse of what's waiting for me up here. That's right, a Mind Flayer. And it's already aware of me. Also, they don't have a patrol path. They stand right where they are until you aggro them. So this is quite risky. Okay. That electric shot. That's what you really have to be wary of. Fortunately, its range is not fantastic, and it has a tendency to hit the wall in this particular tower. This is actually pretty much my last chance to get killed by a Mind Flayer, so if it doesn't happen, I will explain what the real danger is. I also think there's one more up this way, and centipedes along the way. I totally did not remember there being centipedes in this tower. But we've already established that I am quite the forgetful Jones. There you are. I thought there was another one of you guys. Ooh! Oh my god, that's damaging! Now, my shield doesn't have good magic block, but all the same, that really hurt. Okay, there's the electric. After that, he will usually come running. They do have a semi-reliable pattern. No, 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 no. That could have gone really badly. Okay, you're gonna stop. You can be stun-locked for a little while. Very good. That got a little scary. So the thing that makes the Mind Flayers very dangerous, as you've seen, they have a soul arrow, which is really powerful. But more worryingly, they have that electric ball that they can shoot at you. If that hits you, you're paralyzed, and they will run up and run you through with their tentacles, which is almost a guaranteed kill, unless you just have a shit ton of HP. Oh, and the electric ball is unblockable. So if it's at close range, all you can do is run away or try and roll through it. So yeah, if that electricity hits you, you're pretty much dead, in all probability. Oh, they also have a short-range AoE blast, similar to Maneater, but that's the least of your worries. Now then, our immediate worry is with the boss of 3-3. So we are going to ward up as we do. We're going to spice up just in case we need it. Actually, I probably could cast another warding if I needed to, now that I have upped my MP a bit, but never mind. Yep, since we have no other player here, this is just a completely standard NPC. And you can see the boss's name is Old Monk, which presumably refers to the old man rather than the rap. So I guess that's technically maybe a little evidence against the fact that the rap is the demon, but I still like that theory so much I'm going to cling to it. As you've seen, he gets homing soul arrow type spells, Oh, he's also very persistent in rushing up on you. He really likes to do that. Oh, gotta watch out for those spells. I'm not gonna get the room to do my warning again, am I? Not without risking that. Oh, and you can't roll through these chairs, which can be a bit dangerous at times. Maybe I could have got my warding up there, but I didn't feel like chancing it. Let's get on the other side of you. Well, he can destroy the chairs, that's a good thing. And he just stays way up in your shit. Oh my god! Warding done, but it very nearly slew me. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness gravy! And apparently those claws he has can bleed you. It belatedly occurs to me I should just two-hand against these. The shield is fairly useless. Oh! Oh, that almost went bad. Yeah, two-handing works pretty well. Oh, Gecko! I didn't see that on the way in. Must have spooked it. Let's see, can we creep up enough to get a shot? Not quite. Let's try creeping up a tiny little bit more. Actually, we know this thing can't be luring us into danger. I should just rush it. There we go. More Moonlight Stone, which I don't especially care about, but hey. Alright, time to go to war. And this time, once I get my warding covered, I'm going to two-hand my spear, because physically he can't do all that much to me while I'm warded. His homing thing is dangerous. Case in point. Gotta be careful of those. Okay, warding is down. Gotta be careful now. Yeah, big lunging R2s actually work pretty well when he's at the back of his range. Woo! Okay, I think one more... Oh! I think one more R2 might do it. And indeed it does. Old monk, not that big a deal. And we get a silver trophy once again for defeating the Master of an Archstone. An Archdemon, if you will. And quite a few souls besides. I like that. There is one bummer here about playing offline, which is that if you defeat an old monk incarnation who is actually another player, then you have a chance of getting his big goofy crown. And the big goofy crown is one of the things you can stack to make magic incredibly broken in this game. And now that the official servers are not there, and the private server isn't all that reliable, there's really no way to get that anymore. Oh well, life goes on. Alright, we killed a boss, which means Yurt may have shanked somebody. Let me see if I can find any victims. Okay, you're alive. You're alive. Hey, there was a dude over here before, wasn't there? I think that may be our victim. Uria, you're still there. Apprentice, you're still there. Frick, you're still there. Those are very good things, every one of them. Now, I was talking about boss souls, and I said that the mixed demon soul was the most useless one in the game. It is that because the only thing you can make out of it is to go to Ed and have him create the Needle of Eternal Agony. And the Needle of Eternal Agony sucks. Its unique quality is that every time you land a hit with it, it sucks out a little bit of souls from the enemy, but it's a paltry amount of souls, and as a weapon, it's quite weak. So, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and eat that. No, maybe I won't. Maybe the item description is interesting. Now, the Yellow Demon Soul, on the other hand, everyone is interested in that. I don't remember what all the options are, so we'll just go around and check it out.
Bruv! I kept to have my... Thank you. As pro...
Ah, Moving Soul Arrow. Okay. That is pretty much the thing that the old monk was using. That is to say, it puts some soul arrows above your head, and when you get close, they all shoot at the individual that you're targeting. Familiar stuff if you've played any of the other Souls games. Oh yes, in the Atlas localization, it was called Homing Soul Arrow rather than Moving, which makes more sense. Anyway, the old man was nothing more than a man possessed by monk's robes drive people insane. That's grammatically questionable, but the meaning is clear enough, and I do think that that's pretty good evidence that the robes are in fact the demon.
I am fully... I can
Well, you may still get that one, Frake. I have to see what the others are offering.
Are you here for very well?
Ah, Thirst. This simply boosts your amount of souls that you get from killing any particular enemy. Uses up 3 slots, which is a little crazy. Anything else important of it? Oh yes, I think it will stack with other loot boosting stuff.
I owe my life. If you're... It is a dark...
That's probably not the best use of it. I'm thinking a Moving Soul Arrow would be worth more than that. But what about her Bane? What will you trade for it?
Do you have...
Ah, Banish. A miracle from the soul of Demon Old Monk banishes black phantoms in the user's vicinity back to their own world. This miracle is an anti-symbol of the insane old man who summoned and enslaved black phantoms. So, with online play, that could actually be potentially useful, because you can send invaders away just by casting the spell close enough, I believe. However, since we are going to be playing offline, that is of no particular value to us.
Yes, but you...
Now then, let's make a run on Ed, and see what he's offering for the Yellow Demon Soul. Oh, and I can suicide while I'm here too, that's good. Okay, I didn't actually have stuff I could upgrade with Ed in order to get the boss soul items, so I'll have to take care of that and show you those later. For now, I have snuffed it, so I am back in soul form.
Then,
And we will do some levels.
soul of the mind, key to life's
This will be sufficient to get me a 3rd magic slot.
soul of the lost, withdrawn from its
And what shall we spend beyond that?
Let strength be granted, so the world might be mended. So the world might...
Endurance is lagging a little behind. We'll get some more of that. And with just a little bit of consumable, we should be good to go for another level. Alright, that's just 1,000. We should go a little higher than that.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Art thou that mend?
That'll do. I did repair my weapons while I was with Ed, so we will just drop our stuff off now.
Hello again. I'm keeping...
And you know what? I did have to do a lot of attempts on Maneater, so I'm not sure how long this is going to be after I edit it down. so this episode could end up being a slightly short one. But that is a gamble I'm going to take, because this is a really good time to leave off instead of starting a whole new area. Well, now all we have to do is 4-2, which, as I've mentioned, I'm saving for last because it sucks. And all of Archstone number 5. So we are getting there, folks. We are getting there. For now, however, we're going to call it a day. As ever, I much appreciate your viewership, and I hope to see you again next episode when we begin our investigation of the Valley of Defilement. For now, this is signing off. Today's Watch Out Girl, They'll Chew You Up has been brought to you by Justin Carpenter, Nolden, Zangamarth, Anonymous Benefactor, John Madigan, Sanguine Games, Misha Van Doren, Frank Grizzy, Tim J., Lolo De Puzzlo, Joshua C. Ritchie, Jared C. Rice, Sonic Rose, EX Potemkin, Mechasaurus, DG Jono, Doug Russell, Dodecalope, Patrick Bellinger, Jarogue, Martin Schallenmakers, Mayo the Hedgefox, Hildegard Argelmach, IGV, Jazel, Joseph Hall, Hot Mayo Sandwich, Dan Larson, K. Ivan Rupert, Tiny Shopkeeper, Charlie Dunst, Kikoskia, Kobo4231, Alex Beyer, Yuka Takeuchi Fan, Chaotic Narrative, Mystery Accent, Lakota, Mei Yan Ling, Renaman, Fate Everywhere, Rio, TJA, and other cannibalistic patrons. My very heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you. The big move is almost upon me, and every little bit helps a lot. Subscribers, all the good folks in the comment section, and everyone in Viewerland, thank you for riding along. Hope you're all doing okay out there. Be good to you, and I'll see you real soon.